Character ideas / costumes. Character 1, Michael. Michael's character is emotional at the beginning of the film, as you can say, he's become very traumatised by the fact that his brother has died, and this makes him believe that it is his fault. Well, that that his brother is dead, so he's drawn into himself, away from society, like a turtle who's going back into his shell, and has become alienated from his friends and family, meaning that he's going to be quiet. He doesn't want to be around people. He wants to be in his room or away from people. He doesn't want to even speak to people, because he feels like he is responsible for his brother's death. His costume represents this, as he is mostly wearing very dark hoodies and also very ragged jeans, which portrays them as being one of the stereotypes of teenagers who are very unsociable, as who do not want to be in public or seen with friends or family. And he also experiences nightmares about his brother, and in some of them he dreams about killing him. Other nightmares include his brother chasing him and coming back to life. So it just gives you a genuine feeling of what his character is going to be like, and it reflects in his costume, because he's going to have his hoodie up, his headphones in. He doesn't want to be noticed or seen. He wants to blend in with the background so that people don't notice him, and he feels like he needs to be away from society because he feels like he's a danger to other people, other than himself, because of what happened to his brother John. And it shows in the ragged jeans when he doesn't really take care of himself. Hoodies also automatically connote teenagers and being isolated, and also connotes criminals, because criminals also wear hoodies with their hoods up so people can't see their faces when they commit the crime. Michael believes that his brother's come back from the dead to haunt him, but his friends and family believe that he's going insane, or he's just seeing things because of it's been so long since his brother's died, and they do start to get worried about him, and but he wants to retract. He doesn't want to go anywhere near him, doesn't want to speak about his feelings, and it shows again in his costume is very dark, with the dark colours of it, especially the hoodie and the shoes and trainers, make it seem like he's dark feeling inside him, creates suspense and emotional, because he's going through quite a few dark times at the moment, and he's just trying to cope with losing his brother, because that is quite a traumatic experience in life. Character 2, Stephen. Stephen is Michael's best friend. He has known both Michael and his brother John for most of their lives. He's helped Michael try and get trying to get past his brother, dying, trying to get past his death, he was at the funeral, and how to expect it. He himself has gone through an emotional journey when Michael's brother died, because they're both good friends. They're both Stephen's really good friends with both brothers, especially John. But he's managed to get over the fact, that John has died. So, if you compare his costume to Michael's costume, Stephen's costume can be seen as a bit more lighter, a bit more friendly, and a bit more formal. For example, he wears a jacket, smart jeans, nice trainers, which shows that he's gotten past the loss of Michael's brother. He's been trying to get Michael out of the rut of being sad and sociable, and he's been the only one to really try to get through to Michael, a bridge to get to Michael's real self, his inner self that is locked up inside him. And Stephen is unsure about Michael seeing John. He wants to believe him, but he just feels like Michael is just trying to deal with his, hallucinating, deal with his inner workings. But the other part of him believes that Michael is just going crazy, but and he's just being, because of the fact that he's being alone all this time, and he's just trying to be friendly. Compared to Michael, Stephen doesn't have a hoodie up all the time, or earplugs. He wants to be with people. He wants to play, especially if you've seen in the trailer. You see, Stephen playing basketball whilst Michael's on the side, just on his phone, being unsociable. But Stephen is playing and having fun, and it shows the differences in personalities, as Michael's quite unsociable. He doesn't want to play the basketball. He just wants to be by himself. For Stephen, he wants to play. He wants to have fun. He wants to just be an average teenager. Character 3, John. John was Michael's brother. He was, 2 years older than him, but, when they were young, an accident happened, meaning that John mysteriously dies. Meaning that, that he is dead, everyone else is in mourning, and he gets buried. Michael does not know or is unwilling to say how Michael died, or if he actually died. Now, John's character mainly can be seeing hoodies and jeans. This shows that he was once a regular boy who died, can be seen wearing multiple clothes during the trailer. No, I actually seen mostly in the same outfit during the trailer, except for the death scenes and all that. And his costume's a bit different because he too is wearing a hoodie, which connects to Michael because he's also wearing a hoodie, which connects the fact that they are two both brothers. But his hoodies are a bit more, how should I put it? They're a bit more light, as a bit more ghostly and ghouling, just to make him seem a bit more creepy. He also has his hoodie up, but it's different because he doesn't want to be seen. He wants to, just so they don't recognise his face, to see that it's John. And he's almost haunting like a spectre to Michael. This can infer that John is not dead. As far as... And at the beginning of the trailer makes you believe that he is dead, but towards the end of the trailer it makes you believe that he has come back to life for some reason, or maybe that he's a ghost slash spectre. The trailer is meant to confuse the audience into making them, watch the film to see if John is truly dead or not. And John will be can be seen having some mystic abilities, such as appearing in different places, such as graveyards or in the house behind behind Michael. This is meant to create an illusion that he is dead or playing tricks on Michael's mind. The main reason why John's come back to life is a mystery to Michael, because it's almost the anniversary of the day John died. So, and this just makes the audience, guess why, and it just creates a hype because people want to know why John has come back at this time in life and why is he doing this, why he wants to do it, and just makes people come and see the film because they want to see the dynamics between all these characters and Stephen, Michael and John, just saying they're all good friends. And if John comes back, this might throw a spanner into the works because you don't know what Michael's reaction will be, and you don't know what Stephen's reaction will be because he's gotten past John's death, and you don't know if he's going to be happy or sad. But you also another point to make is in the trailer you do not see any of Michael or John's parents. They are quite, how should I put it, separate. They are quite business focused because everyone has their different methods of trying to get over a family or a loved one's death. Because with the parents it was with working constantly just to try and fill the void. Now both his mum and dad have long working hours, don't get back too late, leave early. So Michael's been left alone sort of because he's got a different way of coping with the death. And it just makes it so he's on his own practically because both his mum and dad work long hours. They don't see him in the morning, or he's probably gone to sleep when they get back. So they're quite living isolated lives away from each other, and that's not helping Michael or his parents. And yeah, they're both professional people. They're both, even though they're not shown in the trailer, they wear quite formal outfits, business suits, as they're both business people who go to their business jobs in London and go to tower blocks and offices and all that, and can sometimes fly to different countries, which would take a long time. So Michael's left a long time on his own. These have been the characters' ideas / costumes of my thriller trailer. This has been Toro Productions. Thank you for watching.